As the most anticipated prospect in WNBA history, Caitlin Clark not only met but exceeded expectations when she joined the league.
Rookies like Clark as she weaves her way inside, caught the foul.
Clark smashed the record for most points by a rookie and dished out more assists than any rookie in WNBA history during her debut season, setting records that redefined what was possible. She also scored the most points ever by a point guard in a single season.
Caitlin decided not to shoot. Mitchell will hits the three.
Oh my goodness!
We're tied again.
It's incredible.
She went on to become the first rookie to record a triple-double, as if that weren't enough. The list of her accomplishments never ends, but here is a little-known fact that may surprise you. Beyond the outstanding numbers and honors Caitlin Clark earned in her rookie season, her greatest achievement may have been her ability to keep her teammate intact in the WNBA. It's something much more significant than a statistic or a trophy.
Length on the perimeter on Caitlin. That is a tough pass, and somehow she got it in.
Today, we'll examine the amazing tale of Caitlin's achievement and how it fundamentally altered the course of the Fever.
90 seconds left to play. Hull penetrating, the reverse falls.
Talk it up, girls. Quicker, Mac. Quicker, Mac. Finish. There we go.
Like many professional basketball players, Lexie Hull had been a remarkable talent on the court for as long as anyone could remember. As a senior in high school, she led her team to an undefeated 29-0 season, winning the state championship and winning tournament MVP honors. She averaged 20 points and 8 rebounds per game.
Lexie and Lacey Hull are twins who torment opponents.
Hull went on to win Washington's Gatorade Player of the Year award and graduate as Central Valley High School's all-time best scorer with a 5-star recruit ranking. Hull made the decision to pursue her basketball career at Stanford University, where she would collaborate with a twin sister to pen the next chapter of their basketball, music, tale.
Once we got contacted by Stanford, I think we both were like, this is where we want to go.
She gradually improved her abilities while attending Stanford, and she was instrumental in the Cardinals' victory in the national title. Her extraordinary skills immediately attracted the WNBA's notice, and the Indiana Fever selected her with the 6th overall pick in 2022.
With the 6th pick in the 2022 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Lexie Hull, Stanford University.
It appeared to be the ideal fairy tale at that very moment. Her career trajectory seemed destined for greatness. She was a high school superstar, a college champion, and now a lottery pick in the WNBA. She had been at the top everywhere she went, and now that her lifelong dream had come true, it felt like everything was falling into place. But reality had other plans for Lexie. After playing 30 minutes a game as a collegiate standout, Lexie's adjustment to the WNBA was anything but easy. She now only plays 12 minutes a night as a bench player.
The basketball part of the transition is really tough.
She was a consistent scorer in college, averaging double digits and shooting almost 40% from beyond the arc. In the NBA and WNBA, her numbers plummeted. She averaged less than 4 points per game and shot a pitiful 18% from three-point range. The Indiana Fever gave her another chance in her second season, but the improvement was minimal at best. Her scoring increased slightly from 3.8 to 4.6 points per game, and her three-point shooting crept from 18% to 21%. But anyone who knows the game knows that those are still terrible numbers, well below expectations. It's difficult to imagine what was going through her mind after consecutive seasons of such disappointing play.
Like my first 2 years, I was just so upset because I was putting in so much work and my shooting percentages.
Caitlin Clark, a college assist leader known for setting up opportunities for her teammates, arrived in 2024, and during her first 16 games, Hull began to settle into a rhythm. Clark constantly set her up for open looks, and H's three-point shooting improved from career-threatening lows to a respectable 35%. Although it wasn't outstanding, there was a noticeable improvement.
That is something that Caitlin Clark possesses, the ability to see things before they happen. and, stay ready, Lexie. That's what we got to call her.
Nevertheless, despite her improved shooting, H's career still appeared to be in jeopardy as a third-year player. Through the first 20 games of the season, she averaged just 3.6 points per game in 13.2 minutes of playing time, which was concerning for any player, let alone one attempting to earn a spot in the league. Overall, her impact was minimal. In the WNBA, grim progress is expected, and year 3 is frequently a make-or-break season. However, she found herself in reverse, and then everything changed in mid-July. The Paris Olympics caused the WNBA season to pause for a month, but during this time, something extraordinary happened. Lexie Hull and Caitlin Clark's friendship blossomed. With no games to focus on, they spent more time together off the court, hanging out and enjoying each other's company. They appeared to be truly best friends.
Lexie was doing the drink testing with Clark and the TikTok of the baseball call and all these things that showed they've developed a real friendship.
This new bond changed their ENC court chemistry in addition to fortifying their off-court bond.
And so trying to just be as active as I could, get my hands on as many balls as I could, and take advantage of that.
After the Indiana Fever started the season with a miserable 1-9 record, they went on an incredible 7-1 run after the break. Everything looked completely different when they resumed play on August 16th. Suddenly, entire shots were falling, her confidence soared, and with it, the team became one of the most dangerous in the NBA.
Beginning of the season, my playing time definitely looked different than it did at the end.
To put it in perspective, Hull's improvement was astounding. In the first 20 games of the season, she made just 9 three-pointers on 32 attempts, but in the first 3 games following the Olympic break, she hit 10 threes on 13 attempts, a performance that demonstrated her newly discovered confidence. This wasn't just a comeback, it was a transformation. In plain basketball parlance, she was now a problem and probably on every team's list of players you should never leave open.
Draws 2 in the corner. Hull, you get 6 for 7 from 3.
How did she manage to do this? How did she go from zero to hero? Well, it all came down to Caitlin Clark having a greater understanding of Lexie Hull.
Now it's okay, every cut I have, every cut I make, every fast break I run, I have a real opportunity to get the ball.
It was a beautiful thing. Caitlin had been finding her before, but now the passes were sharper, the connection stronger, and the fire in both of their eyes was undeniable. I mean, the two had developed an almost telepathic connection on the court, with Caitlin knowing exactly where Lexie was going to be, and the defensive attention Clark ordered turning it into a simple formula: run the floor, trust Caitlin to create, and let Lexie do what she does best, knock down the shot.
Clark working her way inside, back door pass, Lexie Hull.
Lexie's transformation during the final 14 games of the season was astounding. She was playing almost 30 minutes per game and shooting an incredible 63% from beyond the Arkansas. Her smile and eyes spoke volumes about her confidence and demeanor, which screamed revival.
The two of you have something special brewing. How did you get that three-point groove going, Lexie?
She had transformed from a bench player with numbers that might have ended her career to a starting shooter for a team that was suddenly on the rise and appeared capable of winning a title.
Lexie Hull have a day. 5 of 6 from downtown.
Although most people know Caitlin Clark as the player who can sink shots from the parking lot, rack up dimes, and deliver triple-doubles like it's second nature, she is much more than just her stats. This is proof of the transformational power of a true superstar and what they can do for a team. What really makes her unique is her capacity to uplift those around her, which is perhaps the most crucial characteristic of all and characterizes a true superstar.
Lexie Hull is now, I don't know if I want to say a household name, but a much more well-known name, who's in Aflac commercials and is getting endorsement deals, and people are sending out requests, hey, will you come on our show so we can talk to you?
Speaking of Caitlin, I don't think the WNBA is prepared for what's about to happen in her second season. I've done the math, and the findings are absolutely horrifying for the other teams in the league. The WNBA is going to be totally controlled by Caitlin Clark, and if you're wondering how she's going to do it, watch this video where I go into great detail.
You'll eat off the court because of the endorsement deals and everything else that comes along with it. And you'll eat on the court because the best player on the team is looking to feed you.